Alright, hello and welcome to this unboxing for Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth Magic the Gathering set thing. I've been sent a bunch of packs. I'm very excited to open them. I was like a middling Lord of the Rings fan, and then we did that rewatch of movies for Explosion Network last year, ahead of the TV show, and now I'm like, actually this shit's good, hey. And now I'm sort of a little bit more excited than I would have been if this came out like 2 years ago. I've got a bunch of stuff, but I think I'm just going to start this Commander deck as the first thing that has our little friend Frodo, the Adventurous Hobbit, as the start of it. So let's open this first. So this is the full thing. We've still got the piggy happening here. So let's dig into this first. Includes collectors, booster sample pack, 2 legendary traditional foils. So this is the Food and Fellowship set. It's a white, black, and green. White, black, and green. Okay, sure. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. Alright, so we got our fate cards, our little +1/+1 tokens and all that sort of stuff if you care for any of that sort of stuff. I'm not going to. We'll slide out the deck here. Got a little booklet. Oh, we get a oh, it's actually no. It's not really that different, I guess, to previous health counters. That's still cool. There's our what do they call it? Promo collector's booster. And then we also have a deck box, a little crappy cardboard deck box for your card. Chuck that over there. Alright, so let's have a let's have a squiz at this first, I guess. See what's actually on this. Little Frodo. Little Sam, the loyal attendant. Why are Frodo and Sam white, black, and green aligned? It says the Hobbit's dedication to one another and selfishness in the face of danger are very white aligned. Frodo's connection to Sauron and the Nazgul through the ring, its powerful temptation dips into black. Finally, Sam's love of home, earth, and food aligns him, and good food aligns him to green. Fair enough. And they've got rules about Commander on the front. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's have a look at this Commander deck, which will be a good place to start with this crossover set. So we have the 2 main cards. So we got, I'll just sit this to the side. Get some pile of sleeves going. Alright, so we have Frodo first. There's Frodo, the Adventurous Hobbit. Partner with Sam, loyal attendant, vigilance, and whenever Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit, attacks, if you gain 3 or more life, this turn the ring tempts you. Then if Frodo is your ring bearer, and the ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, draw a card. Frodo, the ring bearer. And then we also have Sam, loyal attendant. Halfling peasant. Partner with Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit. When this creature enters the battlefield, target may put Frodo into their hand from their library, then shuffle. At the beginning of combat in your turn, create a food token. It's an artifact with pay 2, tap, sacrifice this artifact, then you gain 3 life. And activated abilities of foods you control cost 1 less to control. So they're your 2 mainstays, I guess, that come with this deck, Frodo and Sam. I don't think the rest of the... I don't actually know how many of the cards are... going to be like standard. I mean, there's lots of cool art, I guess, is the thing. Like, how much we want to get into making sure we have a look at everything. Like, even this Shire sheriff tying up a troll there is pretty cool. Mirkwood bats. Like, there's a lot of flavour. Generous Ent. Look at the face on this guy. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at this Path to Exile, though. Path to Exile in the Commander deck. Very cool art. You got some nice quotes on these too. Obviously pulled directly from the books. Go now, Wormtongue, wither your will, but then if we ever meet again, I shall not be merciful. Oh, and we get a Sword to Plowshares. It's some nice removal, white removal in this thing. Anything that hobbits had no immediate use for us, but were unwilling to throw away, they called Mathron. Their dwellings were apt to become rather crowded with Mathons. Revive the Shire. Return targeted permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a food token. We got Breed the Innkeeper. At the end of your end step, if you don't control a food, create a food. Crypt Incursion. Got the little hobbits heading down into the depths there. Go for the Throat. Look at that art for a Go for the Throat. You got some nice black removal here too. Precious is just that. Night Whispers. There's some nice... This is the thing. I love these crossover sets. I'm really looking forward to the Doctor Who one, of course, but I mean, this is just sort of... I didn't get super into that... Oh, we got a Farseek? Little hobbits. Go seek your lands out? I didn't get super into the Transformers one. Not super into Transformers, but between this and Doctor Who, I'm sort of all about it at the moment. Shire Terrace. Adds for colourless, and then you can search for a mana afterwards. Got Mortify here. It's very nice. What else we got? We got some Signets, Fantasy, the Soul Ring, which is literally the ring. So one of the coolest things I think about this set is obviously because they printed a lot of core Commander cards, you're going to be able to add some Lord of the Rings flavour to your decks going forward, even if you don't want a full Lord of the Rings based deck. Got a Journey card, a Saga card. Oh, here's Golem. Here's our little Golem. Might sleeve our first Golem. Might make sure to sleeve our first Golem up. Little Commander one. Skulk. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power greater than it. And at the beginning of your end step, each opponent dealt combat damage this game by a creature named Golem Obsessed Stalker loses life equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. There you go. And then we got a Defender of Bag End. Respecious Guest. Assemble a Feasting Hobbit. Look at this dude. Feet up. Prize Pig. Whenever you gain life, put that many ribbon counters on Prize Pig. Then if there are 3 or more ribbon counters on Prize Pig, remove those counters and untap it. Adds for a colourless magnet. Oh! Bilbo Birthday Celebrant. That's I don't know. I don't know which ones are important. They're not really important, but it's Bilbo, so we better sleeve Bilbo up. Cost 3, white, black, green, fair. If you would gain life, you gain that. What? If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead, and you can pay 2 white, black, green, and tap an Exo Bilbo Birthday Celebrant. Search your library for any number of creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate this only if you have 111 or more life. Wow. Got a Farmer, Merry, and Pippin, Treebeard, Call for Unity, Dawn of Hope, Dusk and Dawn, Fell of the Mighty, Fumigate there, Mentor of the Meek, different art for Mentor of the Meek, Green Bond there, Toxic Deluge. Oh, look at that, a beautiful, beautiful new art for Birds of the Paradise there. That's very... I really like that. The problem is now you have to buy like 4 of these. Imagine if they print Birds of Paradise in Standard again, then you just slide this sucker in when you're taking it Standard. Gilded Goose, Woodful Primus, Anguish Unmasking, Chromatic Lantern, Trading Post. Again, a lot of staples here for Commander. Bushland, Canopy Vista with some new art. Fortified Village there with some new art. Isolated Chapel. Sunpetal Grove, Woodland Cemetery. You got all the lands you could ever want here. Commander Tower, Evolving Wilds, of course. Ghost Quarter. There's some, jeez, you got older lands, and then we got swamps and plains, and oh, whoa. There's our key Frodo card again. But then also Tree Folk token, Bird token, Soldier token, Treasure token, and the Ring. So let's have a look at the ring, which has got a bend in it for some reason. How's this work? So, the ring. Your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card and then discard a card. Whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's control sacrifices at the end of combat. And whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. The ring tempts you. As the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the Ring, if you don't have one. Then your emblem gains its next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become or remain your ring bearer. The ring cannot tempt you if you don't control a creature. The ring gains its abilities in order from top to bottom. Once it gains an ability, it has ability for the rest of the game. Each time the ring tempts you, you must choose a creature if you control. You must choose a creature if you control one. Each player can only have one emblem named the Ring, and only one ring bearer at a time. Okay, so, but yeah, it has like a fold. Is this part of the? Like it's part of the. I don't get it. It's just so you can rip the ring off, I guess, and put it on your cards. Like, so then that you're saying that like if I make Frodo the ring bearer, I like rip this off. I kind of don't want to because I'm tempted to. Oh no, let's just do it. There you go. So Frodo, I guess you would do this. That's the ring bearer. All right. Well, that's our commander deck. Let's get into cracking some actual packs. Yeah, some actual packs. Let me grab my half a card. It's not often you rip up a card for a new set, but there you go. That's the first for everything. All right, let's get into this. So let's do the Collector's Booster sample pack first. Now, I do have a couple Collector's Boosters to do after this, but I usually do the Commanders things last, but I felt like I'd do them first and get like a good idea of the product and then get into the packs afterwards. Okay, so sample pack. Galadriel off the top there. Now, there's a lot of different versions, a lot of different cards. There's multiple rings. Of course, there's literal one ring, which would be amazing to open. It would be fucking the next thing ever. And many partings. That is nice. I'm looking forward to getting more cards like these. This full art. Just very nice looking cards. Just moments. They're moments, you know. They're moments from like a classic fantasy product we all know and love. So that's cool. I think there's another Galadriel I've seen. I haven't looked at all this set too hardcore because I wanted to be a little bit surprised. But I think I've seen a different Galadriel that looked a lot cooler than that one, to be honest. But all right, what do we want to do? Let's do this. So I got a Jumpstart booster pack set. Of course, the idea with these, if you had friends that live near you, which I don't, would be that you open this, you have 2 boosters, you shuffle up, you get into playing some Magic the Gathering. So it's a cool product, it's a cool idea. We're just going to open the packs that are inside here. So let's get these 2 packs out. Jumpstart booster. And of course these will be themed, as they always are. Particular colour, so it helps you make that deck. So they'll all be white. Or something. So this one is a white one. Let's open this one so we have an idea of what it is. This one is a red one. So if you were playing, we would be playing white versus red. Let's do the white pack first. Sit that over there. Alright. So Courageous. We get a Squire of the King. Sup, Buddy Watson. I hope you like Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings. We've got Samwise. What else we got here? Where's Cotton? We got a Rider of Gondor. It's pretty cool. We got Build a Pony. When Build a Pony enters the battlefield, you get 2 food tokens for Build a Pony. Got it on the background. I appreciate it. What else we got? I know what else you're doing in the background. Oh, Slip on the Ring. Exile target creature you own, then returns to the battlefield under your control, and then the ring tempts you. Bloody hell. Oh, fuck, that's cool. Those boring ass planes, and then look at this shit they give you. The map of Rohan on it. And Gondor down here, Helm's Deep up there. That's cool. That's way more exciting than these foil planes. And this Sardok, I don't even give a fuck. That's cool. The best thing in this whole pack was that fucking planes with the map on it. Yeah, I knew it. See now, tip everyone: if a game comes out on a PlayStation console and you're at work and you want to like purchase it or download it, wouldn't it be great to leave your console in sleep mode and then it could be downloaded by the time you get home? Wouldn't that be cool? Damn, imagine that. Alright, second pack, the red pack. I'm just going to go through this a little bit faster because I just want to stop on the cool things now. And these are all trolls, and to be honest, and goblins and stuff, no goblins and stuff really excite me that much, apart from there and back again. That's pretty cool. A saga. That's pretty cool. But I mean the mountain is the thing that I like the most. It was on. So you fucked up then. Is what you did. You fucked up. You could have been playing it by now. You should have checked. Alright, next, let's do... Oh, shit. I did not realise that I had this. So let's do this next. So I got sent a starter kit as well. So this has 2 decks in it. So we've got a Aragorn and Arwen Wed on one side, and then we've got a Sauron on the other side. Alright. Let's get into this. 2 flimsy deck holders. Chuck that shit out. Oh, we got a little starter kit play guide. Can't remember the last time I've seen a legit starter kit. This is like a full-on how to play. I guess they're assuming like Lord of the Rings will draw in like a bunch of new players, which is fair, I guess. There you go. Alright, so these will be 2 fully 60 card decks, is my assumption. So oh fuck, Jesus, that's loud. I will put the Sauron deck over here, and let's take a look at the Aragorn and Arwen deck first. If I can get this open. Oh my god, why is this so hard? Alright. So, firstly, let's have a look at this card. So, Aragorn and Arwen Wed. Cost 6. It's a 3/6. It's a vigilant human elven noble. Well, it's 2 people. It's 2 people on one card. Whenever Aragorn and Arwen Wed enters the battlefield or attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. You gain +1 life for each creature you control. Now that's a good card. Costs a bit too much. But cool. But cool. I don't mind the art, but it's cool. We got another Frodo. We got a Frodo Determined Hero now. Whenever Frodo Determined Hero enters the battlefield attacks, you may attach target equipment you control with mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo, as long as your turn prevent all damage that will be dealt to Frodo. So we now have 2 different types of Frodos. We've got a Gandalf the White Rider. Vigilance, whenever you cast a spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. You scry 1, and when Gandalf White Rider dies, you may put it into its owner's library 5th from the top. 5th from the top. And we got a Galadriel Gift Giver. This is the art I liked more. If they do this art but full art, I think that's better than that other Galadriel art. Whenever a Galadriel gift giver enters the battle for attacks, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on target another creature. Create a food token or create a treasure token. Nice. We got Bilbo's ring. Legendary artifact. As long as you just turn a quick creature. This says Bilbo's ring, but really it's just another version of the fucking One Ring. As long as it's your turn, a quick creature has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever a quick creature attacks alone, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. And equipped to a halfling costs 1. Equipped it to someone else, it costs 4. Alright, so then we got 3 Knight of the Keep, a Westfold Rider, what else? Protector of Gondor, a Dundane Blade, Second Breakfast. Up to 2 target creatures get +2/+1 and create a food token. Banishing Lights, cool art for Banishing Light. See, it's a mix of cards that are new, like this obviously, you can't pass. Destroy target creature that blocked or was blocked by a legend creature, which is the same as it's the exact same ability as fuck, I can't remember the card's name now, but it's 1 White Mana. It's the exact same card, but they've just changed the name. So there's new cards in here, amongst reprints with new art. We don't get any of the fancy lands, which is fair, I guess. There's some food tokens. Cool. So that's the Aragon deck that you could be sleeving up and playing with if you choose to, I guess, purchase the product. Then let's do Sauron. I can get this open. Oh, fuck. Stuck in my hand. Alright, Sauron. The Littlest Eye. When Sauron, the Littlest Eye, enters the battlefield, control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it, it gains haste until end of turn. You can pay 1 black and a red. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until each end of turn. Each opponent loses 2 life. I think this is better than the other one. This is better than the other one, I would rate. We got a Golem. This is a different Golem, so let's have a look. We'll fucking a lot of text on this one, Jesus Christ. Whenever Golem Scheming Guide attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put them back in any order, then choose land or non-land. An opponent guesses whether the top card of your deck is the chosen kind. Reveal that card. If they guess right, remove Golem from combat. Otherwise, you draw a card and Golem can't be blocked this turn. Holy fuck, is that a very convoluted card. Holy shit. See, this here, Witch King, Bringer of Ruin. This is just Ruin Knight, Ruin Demon, whatever that card's called, I can't remember. Whenever it attacks, defending player sacrifices creature with the least power among creatures in control. I swear, that's Fires of Mountain Doom. The Bolrog, one of the different versions of the Bolrog. Trample, when a legendary creature an opponent controls dies, put the Bolrog Frame of Undun on the bottom of its owner's library. Costs 5 for a 7/7, and it's trample. I mean, can't complain too much about that. Again, a lot of goblins and stuff. I just don't get too excited about goblins. Gothmog. Oh, there he is. Gothmog. Oh, my Goth. Come on. Orlog. Oliphant. Of course, that's trample. Cast into the Fire. The One Ring. Mindstone. Evolving Wilds. No cool lands. And a couple food tokens. Yeah. I think this looks... Brief look, I would say this looks like the better deck out too. But... who's to say? Alright. Let's do... we have 2 collector's boosters, which I'll be doing last. I'm sorry, that's just the way the cookie's going to crumble. But let's do some set boosters. Oh, Jesus. If I can get it open. And let's get some art. On my... art on my... I know it's backwards, don't I? I'll come... well, no, I'll just do it now. So, art series... first art series card for the set. Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire. There's 81 art cards in this set. Then we got a Smaug token. Got a foil Tail of the Tinvol. And we get a Flowering of the White Tree. 2 mana enchantment. Legendary creatures you control get +2/+1 and have ward for 1. And non-legendary creatures you control get +1/+1. I don't hate it. Gimli, Counter of Kills. That is a cool looking card, man. Trample. Get distracted to forget this camera on. Trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Gimli deals 1 damage to that card. I like this like ring overlay thing that they've got going on. Saruman the White. He's a blue card. Makes sense. Cool. Arwen. There's another Arwen. Celebron the Wise. Elf Noble costs 4. Whenever you attack with 1 or more elves, scry 1. Whenever you scry, Celebron the Wise gets +1/+1 to the end turn for each card looked at while scrying this way. Bloody Scry Central over here with Celebron. Surrounded by orcs. Hate that for us. And we get a forest, a very cool forest. Do these all have the same place on the map? No, they don't. They have different places on the map. Alright, that's 1 set booster. Alright. Ooh, we got a ring token on top. Alright, so we've got Gwahi, Greatest of the Eagles. I was never going to recognize who this was supposed to be. I'd be like, is it the main eagle? Fuck if I know. Anyway, we got a ring token. I won't bend this one. I'll keep it intact, unlike the other one, which I broke. I mean, to be fair, it was meant to break. Foil Knights of Dol Amroth, Storm of Saruman. This is a mythic. So, Ward 3. Whenever you cast your second spell, each turn copy it, except for the copy isn't legendary. You may choose new card targets for its copy. Alright. All the spells. It almost looks real to a degree. Rosy Continent South Vein. Almost looks real. Enthrall Basin. Long list of the ants. Ants, goblins, troll, scarecrow, and a plains. Got a farmer. This looks very sort of dulled out on the stream, but very bright. Got a Took Reaper. Is that one? Alright, so foil Lotho Corrupt Sheriff. Whenever a player casts a second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token. Cool. Orc Bone Masters. Legolas. Our first Legolas, I think. Unless I missed one. Oh, look. Because it's 2 colours, they, unlike the Gimli, they get a spread of colours there. That's kind of cool. Elf Archer, legendary, of course. Reach whenever you scry for Legolas counter of kills. Counter of kills is tapped. You may untap it. Do this only once per turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Legolas. Bloody hell. Alright. Rise of the Witch Queen. Blah, 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 blah. Stern Scolding. Cannot pass. Gimli's Fury. Durin Blade. And a boring swamp. Not even a cool swamp. Wah, wah. Alright, so they are those packs. Put them up there. Let's get into... So we got 2 of these. I'm going to do 1 now. 1 collector's booster. And then I've got a bundle to open. And then we'll do the last collector's booster after that. Collector's boosters. There's always going to be something exciting. They cost too much to not be exciting. I forget which way's up. Let's start this way. Alright. So. Second breakfast. Olog Hail Crusher. Mordor Treshape? Fuck, I can't remember how you say that. Mirkwood Spider. Ring Sight. Very yellow on the shine for that one. Council's Deliberation. A foil land. Beautiful. Last March of the Ents. Sorcery. This spell cannot be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. And then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Fucking hell. End the match for 6, 7, 8 mana. King of the Oathbreakers. Flying. Whenever King and Oathbreakers or another spirit you control becomes the target of a spell, it phases out. Whenever King of the Oathbreakers or another spirit control phases in, create a tap 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Fucking hell, alright. You'll be able to command a deck around that, I reckon. Lobelai, Defender of Bag End. Samwise Stouthearted. New Samwise, again. Beautiful little ring art. Flash, when Samwise the Stouthearted enters the battlefield, choose up to one target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand. Then the ring tempts you. Ooh, the ring tempts you. We've then got Witch King of Angmar. Fucking hell, look at it. That's evil ass art. Wraith Noble. Not a Wraith prick. No, Wraith Noble. Flying. Whenever one or more creatures deals combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn. The ring tempts you. Discard a card, and Witch King of Angmar gains indestructible this turn until end of turn, and you can tap it. Holy shit. Aragon, Company Leader. New Aragon for us. Just Aragon by himself this time. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Aragon, Company Leader, as your ring bearer, put your choice of a counter from among First Strike, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink on Aragon. Whenever you put one or more counters on Aragon, put one of each of those kinds of counters on up to one other target creature. Holy shit. If I can give everyone Lifelink and Vigilance and shit, do all the things. Alright, we've got a foil Frodo Baggins here, a new Frodo. We have like 3 different types of Frodo now, I think. Whenever Frodo Baggins or another legendary creature enters the battlefield under control, the ring tempts you. As long as Frodo is your ring bearer, it must be blocked if able. We then have the Shire, legendary land. That's a beautiful looking art. Beautiful looking card, that one. The Shire enters the battlefield, tap unless you control a legendary creature. Taps for green, and you can pay 1 green and 1 mana to tap it to tap an untapped creature control to create a food token. And we get a foil food token at the end. Some nice looking cards from amongst that. Alright, put that up there. Let's get into this bundle, this art. Alright, so 8 boosters, I think. Got a little, nice little, almost postcard art in there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's first have a look at the die. And look at that. With the Lord of Rings inspired design. Very cool. Like elvish. We got a 3. We're gonna die. Alright, get rid of this. Again, a little fold out in there, as always. Don't really keep those. And then we got our boosters. So we have land, whatever will be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 set boosters. Set those up there for the moment. I'll just double check if this has anything at the back. I can't remember if it should or not. It should just be land, I think. But we'll open it in case. I could be wrong. Land, and do the things. Nope, that's fine. Sit that over there. Over there. And then let's find out what's in here. Our promo card. And some foil lands. So we got Frodo Sauron's Bane is the promo, the bundle card. You can pay a white or a black and a white and a black. If Frodo Sauron's Bane is a citizen, it becomes a halfling scout with base power and toughness of 2, 3, and lifelink. And you can play 3 black if Frodo is a scout. It becomes a halfling rogue with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game if the ring has tempted you 4 or more times this game. Otherwise, the ring tempts you. Holy shit. End the game. Then we got Samwise there as well. Fuck, let me follow this. Check this shit in the sleeve while we're going. Then we got Samwise the Stouthearted. So what's this Samwise do? Let's have a look. When Samwise the Stouthearted ends the battlefield, choose up to 1 target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return to your hand, then the ring tempts you. Got a Golem, a new Golem. And then we got a ring down there. We'll have a look at that in a second. When Golem Patient Plotter leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. You play 1 black to sacrifice a creature. Return Golem after your graveyard. Return Golem from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. We've then got our first copy of the One Ring, part of the bundle promo version, but still our first One Ring. Not the one that is the literal One Ring. If we open that again, oh boy. But anyway, Indestructible. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the One Ring. Tap it to put a burden counter on the One Ring, then draw a card for each burden counter on the One Ring. So then we should have a bunch of foil lands. Alrighty. First pack of this booster. Oh, that's a nice little art one. That one. Little Gandalf one. Alright, so Forest, Many Partings, Second Breakfast, Lembas, Generous Ant, Mushroom Watchdogs, Bilbo Retired, Barrow Blade, Golem Patient Plotter, but in this ring art, whatever we're calling this ring art, War of the Last Lion, a Milkwood Spider, and a food token. What do we got here? Is this supposed to be Ugluk of the White Hand? Ugluk of the White Hand. Not a cool swamp, but whatever. Quarrel's End, Banish from Eridus, Bewitching the Leechcraft, Mogul Knife Wound, that's pretty cool. Fog of the Downward Grim, blah blah blah. Dunblane Cerebane, that's pretty cool. Glam the Ring. Let's have a look at this mythic. Equipped creature has cost true, and then equipped creature has first strike and gets +1/+0 for each instant sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, if you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard with the mana value less than equal to that damage without paying its manage cost, and it costs 3 to equip, that's pretty nice. We've got a foil Elrond with the cool ring art, or whatever we're calling it. Legendary creature, Elf Noble, when Elrond Lord of Rivendell or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. If this is the second time this ability is resolved to use turn, the ring tempts you. Oh shit, Elrond's being tempted. And we got the list cards. We still get list cards in these boosters. And we've got a Leaf Crowned Elder. I guess it's like a fitting inclusion for this. I should sit that somewhere else so I don't get it confused with these cards. How about over there? Next pack. Alright, that's a cool art as well. Lots of these cool. I like these art cards. I know I say this every time I do this. Call for Aid, very cool. A signed one. I say this every time. I know some people hate these cards. I actually really, really like the art cards. Swamp. The most exciting thing. So I like the older cards, but I really love these lands. Let's go through a little bit fast. This is a lot of this stuff we have seen before, I feel like, at this point. Oliphant, the full art. Gloin, Rangers Fireman, an Orc Army. Oh, is that Hobbiton? Hobbit it's just plains. Plains. Just a plains. We've got a foil forest off the top there. So that's nice. Escape the Orthic, Isolation. New Frodo Baggins, really? It's like 4 versions of fucking Frodo. Oh no, it's just different art of the thing, right. And then different versions of Golem. We've seen that Sam. The Grey Havens. It's pretty cool. One Ring to Rule Them All. Saga. So 1, the ring tempts you, then each player mills cards equal to the ring bearer's power. 2, destroy all non-legendary creatures. And then 3, each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card in that player's graveyard. Fucking hell. Right. What a saga that is. And we got another list card, a Stitch Together, which I still feel like that's fitting. And I think Stitch Together is still worth something. Right? Right. Next. Oh, we've got a Golem on the top here. Oh, it says Smeagol, sorry. Not a Golem. Smeagol. I'm just going to get rid of that, to be honest. I don't need that. It's boring one. Soothing of Spiegel. Captain of Umbar. There's some news. Woes Pathfinder. Book Amazable. Dethona Ruling Denothere Ruling Steward. Mirkwood Bats with the full art. Elbron Master of Healing. That's actually a new one, is it? No, it's not. It's just a different art of the one. Foil Willowwind. Is this a new game? It's a new mini game. That's kind of cool. They've done new mini games for this set. Sharking his ruffians have taken over Shire and are tithing you and the other hobbit, teasing you and other hobbitons. I appreciate that. I appreciate the new little things. Who we got here? We got Fog on the Barrow Downs. We've got a plane, a mountain, sorry. Shire Terrace, Barrag of and Legolas. Another Legolas there. Another Gimli. Gandalf. Flash, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, friend of the Shire as your ring bearer, draw a card. Oh, we got a real one ring under that. So not a promo version, just a normal ring. So we actually did open one. I can say at least open the ring. I mean, it's not the one ring, but at least opened the ring. You know? That's good. I'll take it. I'll take opening a ring. I'm not counting the promo one. Now let's open like a foil one ring. Something cool like that. We know who that is. Legolas. We've drawn that one a couple times. Drawn, opened. Whatever. Squire Knight, horses, and long list of ants. What else we got around on here? Shelob. Okay, we haven't seen Shelob before. Death Touch, Ward 2 for 6, 8/8. Other spiders you can roll Death Touch on Ward 2. Whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by spider control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a food artifact with 2 tap. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life, and it loses all over card types. Cool. We got another list card, an Empyrean Eagle. Again, sort of fits Lord of the Rings. I'll take it. Last set booster, and then we have one collector's booster to go. Dragon? Cavern Horde Dragon off the top. Foil Swamp. Foil Mappy Swamp. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Whoa, Breaking of the Fellowship. Oath to Greyhorse. Build a Pony's Back. Quick Beam. A Nazgul. Death Touch. Whenever a Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, put a +1/+1 counter on each Wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. That's cool. That'd be cool to do a deck with. Nazgul deck. Mithril Coat. Flash Indestructible. When Mithril Coat enters battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. Quick creature has Indestructible. It's pretty cool as well. Torment a Golem. And then Pandemonium. Really? That's my list card. Pandemonium. Alright. I will take that. I will take that indeed. I'll take that and run to the bank with that. Alright, we have one... Where did I put it? Oh, over here. We have one collector's boosters left. There. We have one collector's booster left. English. Left. Let's do it. So, let's start with Iflian Kingfisher. Great Hall of the Citadel. Ent's Fury. Haunt of the Dead Marches. Gift of the Strands. Ericabran, Lord of Westfold. Foil Plains. King of the Oathbreakers. Flying. Whenever King of the Oathbreakers or another spirit becomes target of spell, it phases out. Oh, that's that one, right? Okay, we've done that one. Home or Horn of the Mark. Legendary artifact costs 2. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from amongst them, put it into your hand, put the rest of it in the bottom of your library in any order. Galadrim Ambush? Create X11 green elf warrior creature tokens where X is number of attacking creatures. Peregrine Took. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, as in by that card there. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food token are created instead. Sacrifice 3 foods to draw a card. Rivendell ends the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. It taps to blue. You can play blue and a 1. Tap it, discard 2. Activate only if you control a legendary creature. Shire Sheriff. Full out there. Ooh, that is sexy looking art. This is the shine on that sucker. Artifact 1, Wizard's Rockets. Wizard's Rockets enters the battlefield tapped. X and tap. Sacrifice Wizard Rockets. Add X mana in any combination of colors. When Wizard's Rockets is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. That is nice. That's a very nice looking and sounding and doing of the cards. Sauron the Dark Lord. Not etched. We're not going that far. It's not etched. But it's fucking sexy is what it is. Legendary creature, avatar, horror. Holy fuck. Ward. Sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. And then we have a food token at the back. That is nice. Nice. We'll foil that sucker up. Wow, 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 wow. Let's foil that up too, because I love that. I mean, I have a lot to foil up, but... Ooh, nice. I have to go through. There's a lot of cool cards in there. A lot of cool cards, a lot of cool art. It's kind of hard to ignore all the cool art and stuff when it's obviously from a property you know.